Hi there, I'm Roy from the English school Lingvariym. I've got a grammar lesson for you today and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you. We are talking about the present perfect tense in English. If you don't feel confident using the present perfect tense in English yet, there are probably a few reasons why. You need to know the past participle form of English verbs, and that can be pretty tricky with irregular verbs. And you need to understand how to use these tense. Perhaps you feel unsure about when to use the present perfect and when to use the past simple tenses. So I'm going to explain you all this now. The grammatical structure. For using the present perfect tense, you need an auxiliary verb that helps your main verb to function. In the present perfect, the verb to have is always an auxiliary verb. In the present perfect tense, the main verb is in the past participle form. This is not difficult for regular past tense verb. For regular verbs, the past participle form of the verb is the same as the past tense verb. So you just add ed. Watched, watched. Call, called. Play, played. But irregular verbs are different, and the only way to learn the past participle form is to learn them individually. You can download irregular verbs chart below. Go, went, gone, cut, 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 speak, spoke, spoken, eat, ate, eaten. There's no rule follow, just memorize them. When we use present perfect tense, unfinished actions, we use this tense when we want to talk about unfinished actions or states or habits that started in the past and continue to the present. Usually we use it to say how long and we need since or for. We often use stative verbs. I've known Karen since 1994. She's lived in London for 3 years. I've worked here for 6 months. Since and for. We use since with a fixed time in the past, 2004, last year. The fixed time can be another action, which is in the past simple. Since I was at school, since I arrived, I've known Peter since 1999. I've liked Honey since I was a child. She's been here since 5 p.m. We use for with a period of time, 2 hours, 3 weeks, 6 months. I've known Julie for 6 years. I've been hungry for hours. She's had a cold for a week. Finish actions. Life experience. There are actions or events that happen sometime during a person's life. When we don't say when the experience happened and the person needs to be alive now, we often use words ever and never here. I have been to Moscow, or they have visited Paris 3 times. We have never seen that film. With an unfinished time word. This month, this week, today. The period of time is still continuing. I haven't seen her this month. She's drunk 3 cups of coffee today. I've already moved house twice this year. A finished action with a result in the present. Focus on result. We often use the present perfect to talk about something that happened in the recent past, but that is still true or important now. Sometimes we can use the past simple here, especially in American English. I've lost my key, so I can get into my house. She's hurt her leg, so she can play football today. They missed the bus, so they will be late. We can also use the present perfect to talk about something that happened recently, even if there isn't a clear result in the present. This is common when we want to introduce news, and we often use the words just, yet, already, recently. However, the past simple is also correct in these cases, especially in American English. The Queen has given a speech. I've just seen Lucy. Been and gone. In this tense, we use both been and gone as the past participle of go, but in slightly different circumstances. We use been when we talk about life experience. To me, that's the person we are talking about visited the place and came back. I've been to Paris in my life, but now I'm in London, where I live. She has been to school today, but now she's back at home. They have never been to California. We use gone often when we are talking about an action with the result in the present, to mean that the person went to the place and is at the place now. Where's John? He's going to the shops. He's at the shops now. Julia has gone to Mexico. Now she's in Mexico. They go to Japan for 3 weeks. Now they're in Japan. For information how to make the present perfect tense, you can also download our explanation. Make sure that you subscribe to Lingvariym channel. Don't miss the next useful video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Have a nice day.